welcome to a food demonstration brought to you by the Wellness Center. My name is Lauren Billy. I'm one of the dietitians here on campus, and I can offer one-on-one nutritional counseling, cooking classes, nutrition education, and food demonstrations like our video today. The Wellness Center also has medical care, mental health services, chiropractic, and massage care, being able to cover all your wellness needs. But let's see what we're cooking today and dive right in. I hope you're ready for some delicious pasta, because today we are making a creamy butternut squash pasta dish. It is delicious. All you need are your ingredients, a saucepan, a saute pan, and a blender. And as always, make sure we wash our hands before we start cooking. We're using clean pots and pans and utensils, and you're cautious of sharp edges and hot surfaces. But let's get started. To start this recipe, we'll need to get our butternut squash prepped. So we'll start with peeling it, and then we will dice it. So just take your peeler and start peeling. All right, grab a spoon for the seeds, and now we're gonna start cutting. So you'll wanna cut off the top. Again, be careful with your hands, keep it away from the knife. Cut off the top and the bottom, and then go ahead and cut it right in half. Now go ahead and cut these pieces in half. And take your spoon and scoop out any seeds. Now all we gotta do is cut these into some small pieces. All right, you can choose to cut up your other pieces, or you can wrap them and put them in an airtight container and use them again later. Now that our butternut squash is cut up, we're going to have a pan over medium-high heat. Add a little bit of olive oil, and then add in your squash. And we have some onion and garlic powder here. So cook this on here for about 8 to 10 minutes. We just want to see a little bit of color on the squash and for it to soften up. Once you've let the butternut squash cook for about 8 minutes and you start seeing it get a little lighter, go ahead and add 2 cups of chicken broth or vegetable broth, whatever you choose. And let this cook for about 10 to 20 minutes. And in the meantime, cook your pasta. Drain and keep 1/4 cup of your pasta liquid. Once your mixture has reduced down by half, you can see a lot of our liquid has boiled out. You'll want to let it cool for just a couple minutes before adding it into your blender. Then once you have it in your blender and you're ready to go ahead and blend it all up, and then we'll come back here to this pan. But while you're blending, make sure you watch out for hot steam coming out of the top. And you don't want the lid to pop off, so don't put it on too tight when you're blending. Okay, you can see we have our beautiful squash mixture. And go ahead and add that back into the pan. If you'd like a thicker sauce, that's when you can add in that 1/4 cup of reserved pasta water. But I think mine looks pretty good. And now all we gotta do is add back in our pasta. And that is our creamy butternut squash pasta. It was so easy to eat and it's so flavorful. I love butternut squash in the winter months because you can roast it, bake it, air fry it, saute it. You can make a nice soup. There's so many different things you can do, and not to mention all the great vitamins and minerals within butternut squash. It's amazing. But I hope you enjoy this, and we'll see you next time.